Hey, welcome premium members. Um, this is going to be video number 2. And as you see, all I did was in video number 1, which was for a free membership. And now I'm going to premium members. And the platinum members will see a third video where it says, welcome you guys. And it will be different as well. But for premium, I want to deliver something extra. So playing on that video, adding to it, here's what I want to say about splash pages. I use many different services, but everything I do, everything, whether I'm marketing for somebody else or marketing my own stuff, and here's what we're going to do on the premium channel. You guys are going to learn how to market your own stuff. Now, let me mention something. I have something in my eye. That's not what I want to mention. Let me mention something. It is so fun to think up something and then to sell it, because if you thought of an idea and then you sell it, guess who gets all the money? Now, I'm going to be sharing with you guys payment processors, how to get them, how to set them up, and we're going to do everything easy. That's I teach easy because I don't like to work hard. I hard work, all that stuff. When I say I don't like to work hard, I prefer to be smart and to do things creatively and to do them with commitment and to keep going. So, but that's not hard. Sitting at a computer, some days can be tiresome, some days can be, painful in the brain, because if I do a 20-hour programming stretch, I'll start to feel it, right? However, it's not hard. I'm not out digging a ditch, right? Okay, so let's talk about internet stuff is fun, and there are billions of people. And if you can think of something or find something that somebody else has and figure out how to sell it and reach those people, it is a cool life. I haven't had a paying job in 15 years. Now, let me rephrase that. I've had several paying jobs in 15 years. None of them I needed the check. It's outrageous because there's so many things that I love to do. Okay, so what am I talking about? I live on a horse ranch now with no horses. So let's just say a big rural property. So what did I want it really bad? I wanted one of these, baby, a tractor. So this, by the way, this was my dream goal thing. Now, that tractor's on my desk. Put that tractor right here. And I kept it there. I kept it there. I do a lot of weird things like that because I wanted a tractor. I was darn sure going to have one. I saved up to get one. I did an internet business. I labeled it on my private pages, my tractor, Tracor or ER, tractor, because I even like the country song. She likes my tractor. I said, I'll go with that. I got me a John Deere hat, and I said, now I will get it. So I'm going to be doing not really the goal development stuff with you. There will be some, I don't want to say magic, because magic to me has a connotation of something not wonderful, but spectacularly, powerfully effective. I will be teaching some of that stuff, but I will do it in different videos in small segments so that you guys that aren't interested in that, because a lot of you don't get it. You think, I just give me $1 million, I'm happy. Go check the stats on lottery winners. Give them $1 million, and 3 years later they're broker than the day you gave them $1 million. Just go check. There's more to this, you guys. There's more to it. And at this point right here, that's where we go into some other levels. So I'm going to back out and say this. You can fund your whole life. You can do things that you want to do, and you don't have to worry about where the money is coming from. What am I talking about? What else do I do? When I first got into being a bodyguard, let me tell you something. I started at the bottom level. A bunch of former feds, FBI agents, Secret Service, SEALs, who did I train with? Trained with militaries all over the world, drug intervention teams all over the world, SWAT agents out of police forces, specialty police forces, spooks, first responders, law enforcement. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. Where I've trained, what I've trained, what I've done. But when I first started, you know where they started me? In a movie theater with a pencil and a pad. And I had a badge and a pencil and a security uniform on. I was 40, late 40s. I felt like an idiot. Now, one of my friends, former SWAT, former federal special agent, came in And it was at the time when there was a movie on Mall Cop. If you don't know, you can go to YouTube and probably find it or a clip, but it was hilarious. If you want to watch a funny movie, watch Mall Cop. Anyway, they had a 7-foot Mall Cop poster of this guy. And so here these big real people came in, and they came to on my first gig to make fun of me and literally had me stand next to the Mall Cop sign and took my picture. Yeah, me and my pencil. Now it's a little different because I got to graduate up until where I was doing bodyguard work for credible death threats, for famous people, for not famous people that were wealthy, for children, for wild stuff. That is not, that's as deep as I'll go into it here because I'm going to do for premium people. I will be doing different channels. Some of you guys want to know how to shoot out of your car window while you're out in the world operating. You're in a car, you want to be safe. Some of you want to know how to go into a room and how to know where the exits are so you know how to get out. You want to know the difference between cover and concealment. Others of you go, a gun! It's a gun! So I won't be covering in-depth stuff like that on just every video that goes on endlessly. We will have separate areas for you to look at. You will have an interest in that. Also, massive, massive, massive stuff. Different topics and guests coming in. So as those things start appearing throughout time, you can watch what you want and leave the rest. It's called it's all chicken but the bone. Take what you want, leave the rest. We want to get you guys to where you fund your lives. So when I started out as the mall security cop, as the security cop with a pencil and a notepad, report, observe and report. Oh my gosh, it was really not fun. It wasn't very much money. I think it was 10 or 12 bucks an hour. I wasn't doing it for money. I didn't need the money. I was losing so much money by doing that. However, I wanted to do it. I didn't want to be doing that, but that was part of what I had to do to get where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So part of what we're going to do is some of the stuff you have to do to get where you want to be. And before I was done, I was doing fabulous, and in that area still am creating more and different levels of participation in my world. However, now it pays for itself. Just saying. So get that in your mind. If you've ever been broke and all that stuff, get rid of all that. That's not here at Premium Channel. This is for people that are determined to be more successful than they are on a steady progression. So the premium channel, what I told you before, get a splash page. Well, now you're in premium channel, so what's different? All we did was hear you talk, and it's wonderful talk. Well, right. You need to be around positive, uplifting, real messaging to put it into your brain. True story. All right. So what's the next advanced step for premium members to get a splash page? If you will go and watch Little Black Book in the free section, that will give you the anatomy of that. So let me tell you now that we're going to be creating and building splash pages, so you will know how. Super easy. But you go and type in splash page or email capture page and do that today. If you're working today, do that today, because we're going to build everything on super, just like a stool, right? Stool, three-legged stool. This is our support. We're going to have a way to say, hey, everybody in the world that we got your attention, I'm going to be wanting to talk to you. That is called your splash page and your autoresponder follow-up. Got such good stuff for you. So we want you to have that. The next thing is, now that I've got your attention, I want to show you something. And you're going to show them the product or service, a beautiful thing that they can't wait to buy. And I'm going to need one of these or some of this. So I'm going to show you how to get your shopping cart set up and stuff. I want to show you how to do business, real business. So what would your assignment be per se? Your assignment will be go learn what a splash page is. Learn what putting an autoresponder. You can go to Google and type in almost any question now and get an answer. And YouTube. Go to those places and start finding that stuff. But I want you to have your own splash page set up and working where you're starting to create them in your first week of January. And by the way, I'm going to just be building on stuff. And we're going to take you right to finding other people's products and reselling them and getting the money, creating your own products, reselling them, getting the money. A lot of you guys said, oh, membership area, that sounded cool. Membership areas rock. Do you know why they rock? Because you signed somebody for a membership. Guess what premium is? $7 a month. Oh my gosh. So what if I just have 1,000 people? That's 7,000 a month. Uh-huh. What if I have 5,000 people? That's 35,000 a month. 10,000 people, that is 70,000 a month. Right. That's how this works. That's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. So we're going to do membership areas, but we got to get you first knowing what a splash page is. Yeah, there's traffic. That's the part where I said, hey, people, everybody in the world, all that stuff. So first, premium guys, welcome here. I'm glad you're here. I will rock your freaking world. I know how to do this stuff. I'm going to say that I'll try not to do anything offensive because I talk about Jesus a lot. But I know badassery. That's what we're going to be doing here. Have an awesome day. I'm just going to be putting videos up like a wild man.